What up, what up? Hello, hello. So today we are going to be cooking one of my favorite dishes, one of my favorite Filipino dishes, sinigang, sinigang, sinigang. And let me pull out the ingredients so you know what you need. Jalapenos, baby bok choy, and then we got Filipino eggplant. I got 2 of them. An onion. I don't think it matters what kind of onion you get. This one was the cheapest, brown onion. And a tomato. That's all the vegetables. And my favorite part, the meat. You can use beef or you can use pork. I have tried both, but just pork tastes so much better. And the pork you want to get is called pork hock slice. Right here, pork hock slice. It has fat around the edges, and there's a bone in the center, and then the meat is in there. I usually get, let's see, how many pounds is this? Dang, 3 pounds. I usually get 4 pounds, but I think I got a little over this time. So that's 5.5 pounds. 5.5 pounds of meat. So that's all the ingredients you need. Oh, last but not least, the most important, sinigang powder. It's actually tamarind powder. Depending on the company you buy, you get 2 packets. Depending on the company, it'll come with extra stuff. Like this one has MSG, which I don't like, but this is the only one they had there. There's citric acid, tomato thickener, but the main ingredient, the most important ingredient is tamarind. Tamarind. And these are powder that you put and mix the soup sour. Alright, so those are the ingredients. Let's show you how to prepare them. So the first step is to chop up the tomato and the onion. You want to chop the sides. Mind you, I'm not a chef, but chop that side, chop that side, and then that gives you leeway to peel the outer onion. And be prepared to cry. This is, I don't know. I feel like I'm doing it wrong. But basically, you just gotta get it smaller. Oh, my eyes, my eyes! Oh, I can't see though. That's pretty good. I would say that's fine. My nose is running. Okay. Now, the tomato, which would be easier. Let's see. If I was using my brain, I would cut it how? No idea. Like this. I'm using my brain. Come on. If you have cutting tips, put them in the comments below. Can you see me crying? Anyway, let's look at the pot. That is what it looks like. Salt, pepper. Alright, maybe a little more salt. Alright. Mix it up. Get some olive oil. Why not? Why not? Just a little. And it's on medium right now. I've learned to use lower heating temperatures when cooking with pots and pans. Oh, camera's crooked. Ugh. Okay, now it's crooked on the other side. Ugh. Okay. And I could just bring it up a little so I don't have to bend over. That's what she said. Nah, she didn't say. Who's she? Anyway. Dang, lost my train of thought. Okay. I use lower temperatures. Right now I'm on medium because I noticed that if you use higher temperatures on these pots and pans, it kind of shortens the life cycle of them, and you end up having to buy newer ones more frequently because they start losing their efficacy. Efficacy? Who uses these weird words? It's just how my brain works. So I use this for the vegetables. You want to use a different one for the meats. You don't want to cross-contaminate. So I use this big black one. Big black one. Add salt and pepper. Forgot to add garlic. Because I got a ton, remember? Oh my god, that's a lot of garlic. Okay. Let's mix the meat around. Okay. So you see how full it is already? And I haven't even added the vegetables. Let's add water. Now, what's up, how you doing? Okay, so it's gonna be on high now because I want the water to boil faster. And it's not gonna mess up the pan because water. So this part is the part where you wait for a really long time. About 2 hours. If you want the meat more tender, you could go longer than 2 hours. What we want to do is, right now it's on high heat. I just added the water. I'm gonna wait till it boils. Once it boils, which takes about maybe 5 to 10 minutes, you can lower the heat from all the way down to low or simmer. But make sure that bubbles are still coming up, so you know that it's actually still cooking. So if it's all the way on low and you notice bubbles aren't coming up, then it's probably a little too low, and you need to raise the temperature a little more until you see bubbles coming up. Okay, so it's been about 2 hours now, and I've been checking on it ever so often, and and I've been moving the meat around, making sure that all the sides of it are getting cooked, and for the most part the meat's submerged, and the water, you can see that there's a line where it started and kind of like, you see? And that's what it looks like so far at 2 hours. Again, this is the tamarind sauce that I have. And I'm gonna add both packets. Ta-da! The spoon. And look at how good it looks already. The bone itself is not good, but if you look inside the bone, I think it's called bone marrow. That has a lot of flavor in it. Here's one. Let me see the camera. Can you see inside right there? That's the good stuff. We have 3 jalapenos. It's gonna be spicy. 3 jalapenos is spicy. If you don't like it too spicy, try 2 to 1 jalapeno. Make sure not to touch your face and wash your hands very good after you chop these up, because the spicy, what is it called? The heat, the fire, you know what I mean, from these jalapenos. They land on your hands, and if you touch your eyes or your face, you can burn your eyes or your face, and it's just uncomfortable. Alright, these are washed, and they're Filipino eggplants. Filipino, they have different kinds. They have Filipino, they have Chinese. The Chinese ones are the ones you see on the emojis with the purple. But these are Filipino. I'm just gonna cut them like this. Make some room. Last one. And this is what it looks like, and I'm just gonna mix it in. Wish me luck. Camera's crooked. It's full. How am I gonna fit these 2 massive bok choys in this mother? That's the question. That's the question that I ask myself that I don't know the answer to yet. This is looking good though, man. I'm starting to get hungry. I'm down to eat in an hour though. In an hour? Yeah, in an hour. So, the bok choy. Ah, I bought too many. Cooking. See what's on my phone. Stupid eBay. Okay. So it's been like 30 minutes, and I'm gonna add some bok choy. Just 1 bag for now. See how that goes. I was thinking of taking out the bones, but there's a lot of flavor in bones, and I don't know. I'm trying to go to Flavor Town here. So let's just try to add them little by little, and dang, yeah, it's not looking good. But it'll get better. It'll get better. Look how, can you see it? Look at it. It's like, it's all the way on top. Anyway, we'll get this. I still got another bag to go, and I don't know how to cook this without sinigang. I don't know what to do with this. What do you do with this? How do you eat this? With some steak maybe? I don't know. Oh, by the way, a very common way to eat this is with rice. But, I mean, carbs are important. That's what the bok choy is for. That's my carbs. But rice, it's too many calories. I am on a diet. And I don't need rice. So, yeah. But I'm not gonna lie, I'm making a mess. A lot of this water is falling over the sides of the pot onto the stove. My bad. But watch, let me show you. And I have the fan on because it's getting steamy in here. It's getting steamy. Let me see. So yeah, that's it. I'm getting hungry. Okay, it's been like 4 hours. I started at 3. It's almost 7. I'm tired. This stuff takes a long time. I think 2 hours minimum. If you're hungry, you can eat it in 2 hours, but I waited 4. The vegetables, the bok choy is now soft. I'm just gonna eat it. Okay, is this the whitest it gets? Okay, so here it is. Taste test, steaming hot. Oh yeah, that's the stuff. I love that sour taste. Damn. We eating good today.